Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So last week I posted letting you know that Microsoft was experimenting with a new Bing Chat and Copilot Notebook user interface. And just to let you know that after posting last week, it seems now that Microsoft has started rolling out the new notebook Bing Chat and Copilot UI to everyone. Where, as I mentioned last week, it was thought that it was only going to be rolling out to enterprise, but seems now to be on a staggered controlled phased rollout to a limited subset of users, because I'm only seeing this on one or two of my Edge web browsers and not some others. And I'm also not seeing it in Copilot as yet, just in Bing Chat. So it seems to be rolling out using a controlled phased rollout, which is quite common for brand new features. Now, just to do a quick recap, if you missed that other video, which will be down below. This new notebook UI isn't going to replace the chat interface. Basically what it does is it's going to serve as a prompt kind of fine-tuning tool. So it means that when you're in a conversation, you don't have to start over again. So you can edit the prompt, and Bing Chat will then remember the previous version of that conversation and prompt, and then you can keep editing until you get the results from that actual prompt that you are wanting. Now, just to give you a brief example, it says here, what's on your mind? Write a detailed prompt to collaborate with AI, and you can use Shift and Enter to submit a message. So I'm just going to use the exact same example that Microsoft provided as I posted last week. So summarize this research study for me. Now, while that's just summarizing that and taking a second or two to respond, something else that you may have noticed, and I saw some users pointed this out when I did post last week, but we can see that this new notebook supports 18,000 characters. So you can type in 18,000 characters and it will then respond. So that's quite an increase from the so-called 4,000 we get if we head back to Bing Chat as an example. With more creative, we get 4,000, and with more balanced, we get 2,000. So that's quite an increase from the 4,000 now to 18,000. So if you are using long form content, then you may find that useful and beneficial. But nonetheless, a couple of improvements. As mentioned, we get that notebook interface and 18,000 characters. And as mentioned, this new notebook UI is available only to a limited subset of users, as mentioned. So if you're not seeing it as yet, then just be patient, because I'm sure Microsoft will start pushing it out and it will become more widely available. And it seems to be rolling out using a controlled phased rollout. So nonetheless, Chat now has this improvement notebook, which I actually think is quite handy. It just brings a whole different dynamic now into Bing Chat. And as mentioned, not available as yet in Copilot, although there are reports suggesting that it should be available in Copilot, but nonetheless, it is on a controlled rollout, so I'm sure it will get to Copilot sooner than later. And if anything more changes, obviously, with this feature, I'll post and keep you guys in the loop. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.